If you're selling goods or services online, then you need a shopping cart. Now, when I say shopping cart, it doesn't necessarily need to be a multi-product cart. It could just be a single product checkout, but we call that a shopping system or a shopping cart anyway. It's the process of people being able to buy something and check out online without your intervention. Now, this shopping cart software is very powerful. It'll allow you to add products, sort of manage your inventory. You can have tens of thousands of products. There's not really a limit to the amount of products you can have. If you're a company that has sort of hundreds of thousands of products, then speak to us and we might look at putting you on a different system that's a little bit more enterprise grade. But if you're not anywhere near that, you'll be fine on this system. It's very, very robust. It will allow us to integrate into thousands of different APIs, which means that there's not really a limit to what we can do. It can handle some really custom development in the back end. So if we want to customize the way the client transacts, we can do that. We can add buying steps. We can even do things like allowing the client to drag their own artwork onto your products, for example, if that's what you allow. It's a very, very advanced system. But what this service is the development of the core transactional system online. Any additional stuff that you want to add later, we can do that separately, but this is about giving you your standalone shopping cart system plugged into the website that you've built with us. If you haven't built your website with us, then we can still add a shopping cart to your site, or we might look to refresh your current site onto our system. So a shopping cart's super powerful because it gives people the ability to just buy when they want to buy it. Because the reality is that when people are going to your site or they've found one of your products, they want to be able to check out as quickly as possible. Now, there's a lot of shopping cart systems out there. The problem with most of them is the checkout process is incredibly clunky. And the more steps you have in that checkout process, the less likely your customers are to buy. So the part of the way that we designed ours is to make sure that that user interface, that user experience is incredibly quick. So our thoughts are that you need to be able to click and transact immediately. You don't want to have to go to a cart page, then refresh the cart page, or then go back to keep shopping. And like going back and forth between these shopping pages can be very cumbersome. You really just want to click and buy and check out immediately. And then whether or not you accept people's details after or before the checkout process should come down to what you actually need to deliver the product versus what you would like as an addition. So you want to get as much of the additional stuff after the transaction, and you want to get all the important stuff during the transaction, because that speeds up the transaction process. And then also this concept of making buyers members. So if you've got a members area that we've built for you, then plugging that into the shopping cart is imperative, I believe, because it means that when people buy from you, they're becoming a part of your culture, of your brand. So the shopping cart can be designed to look whatever way you want, and we can work with you to work in with your branding guidelines document to make sure that your shopping cart matches your brand. That's very important. A lot of these off-the-shelf shopping carts, they don't allow the customization that clients need. There's also some really cool kind of design features that we can do. For example, when people roll over a picture of a bikini that you've got for sale, it might change to the bikini being worn by a model. So, you can have that sort of dynamic stuff right on the product, on the list page, so that people don't have to go into the product and then click into the product, then click into the color to see the color. It can just be as simple as they're on the home page of your site, your products are listed, they roll over the product, and the product changes to multiple shots of your product, which is pretty cool. It saves people clicking too much, going in and out, because that's what frustrates people, and it's what makes people bounce off your site. So you want to keep people there, you want to make the transaction experience fast and fun, and you want as least clicks as possible. That's the key to online selling, is 0 clicks is what I call it. Because if you, wherever possible, you need to achieve a 0 click. The only click they should be doing is the buy button, if possible. And that's not always possible, but that's the holy grail. So yeah, so I hope that sort of gives you a quick overview of online shopping carts and sort of the process that we take to build it for you. We'll talk to you about your product. We'll talk about the description of the products and what the variables are. You know, some people have different SKUs within one design. So working out, is there different colors? Is there different sizes? There's a whole bunch of complexity that can come with products. There's also, you know, customizing products. We can build automations that can customize products and give people, you know, unlimited options really when it comes to the design of their products. But this feature that you're purchasing within this step is the build of the cart and the shopping system itself. Any hardcore customization can be done in a separate stage, but this includes the setup of 90% of shopping carts, providing we've already built your website or you have a website that's half decent, that it can allow a shopping system to be plugged into it.